Hey everyone, and welcome to the first Sandbox speed build of the brand new Biosyn DLC, the Minion Biosyn expansion pack for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I have had early access, thanks to Frontier. We can look at it right now today, and since I'm pretty much sure that many people will now play the wonderful campaign, I thought we are going to jump straight into some sandbox playing, looking at all the new buildings, all the new deco pieces, and all the new animals, of course, but we won't see all the new animals in this build. There's going to be another video today with some raw footage again of all the new skins and all the new animals in this pack. Now, today we are going to build a brand new little sandbox project, which I'm going to run over the course of the next couple of days. This is going to be a Biosyn Lake inspired build. Now, the idea behind this thing is that we're going to build a theme park from Biosyn, because for those of you who've seen the movie, they basically build a sanctuary, at least they say they do. But my idea is, what if Biosyn actually would have done another theme park-ish, idea in the valley in Italy. So that would have been also an idea, and this is going to be the case over here. We are going to build the Biosyn, or Lake Biosyn, as the official name states it, and we're going to build this around this lake in the very front. There are a couple of things I'm going to change, which you'll see in the real-time part, and this is going to be 100% without any mods. This is going to be 100% vanilla game, so you can build this basically yourself as well. If you are inspired by this, you can do so. That's the main idea. But now let's talk a little bit more about my inspiration for that. So obviously I've seen the movie. I won't say too much about the movie because many people may have not seen it yet, but first of all, big thanks to Frontier, because they have invited a lot of creators and influencers along for a pre-screening of Jurassic World Evolution on the 7th of this month, and that was brilliant in London with a good after-show party and stuff, so really good that they did this, and it was a pleasure to watch the movie. I'm rating it a 7 or 8 out of 10. I do have to watch it again, and also one more time in German, not because usually I'm not watching any movies anymore in German, but since my childhood is obviously in German, and so Jurassic Park has always been a German movie for me, and you can't take that away, because obviously I've been very small back then and I didn't speak English, and so I grew up with the German version of it, and this is also why I need to see the German version to have like a full verdict in my head. But yeah, as I said, the Biosyn Valley, or the sanctuary, is in the Italian mountains, and this is also one of the 2 brand new maps we have in this beautiful expansion pack. It's both maps are amazing. Both maps are hilariously big. Like, you can build whatever you want in them. They're so big. But one thing I do say right away is the choice of foliage in these maps is brilliant. I think they are both amongst the best, if not the best, maps in terms of overall foliage availability and in the brush, but also in the single pieces. Couple of things I found a little bit underwhelming is the amount of new pieces we got in terms of decoration, but I read a couple of things in the forums already where I do kind of agree to. Many people state, yeah, well, you see, the problem with those pieces, if they are tucked into a DLC, obviously they put them behind a paywall, which is not a good thing. And so I do agree, because obviously these new scenery items I'm going to use throughout this build, they are included in the DLC, and I still have a couple of little bugs in here in this preview version, in which they do disappear here and there. So you can see there is kind of a little difference between the free game, or the base game, and the expansion pack. As you can see, I'm using them over here. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with those pieces. They add a little bit of items, and so we can go with the style. But honestly, it could have been a bit nicer. And also, we don't really have anything in the decoration pieces for the amenities, which I thought maybe they were. But I really hope that they look into that in the future and add that to the free game, just going with the Biosyn style a little bit more. One thing, though, I'm quite confused about is I heard a lot of rumors before the movie that Manta Corp is also kind of playing a role, and since this might have been why Camp Cretaceous set them up in a way, but Manta Corp basically has 0 role in the movie. I'm not sure if that's even a spoiler, but I thought so, but it isn't, and so kind of my hope of a Manta Corp DLC is kind of vanished at this point, because it has no if they do this, this would be no relation to the movie, but maybe to Camp Cretaceous. Who knows? There's always a way of putting that against the next season. But yeah, you never know. In any case, I really did like the movie in terms of screenplay, in terms of the way how it was filmed. To mention some things that don't include spoilers, I really loved the setting. Is really cool. It's a bit different, even though it's similar. So really cool choice there. There are a couple of things I really want to talk about at some point. You can tell me in the comments down below if you are interested in a review of the movie from me, because I think maybe I can give a little bit of a different view on that, since I'm a Jurassic Park fan, but I'm clearly not as much into dinosaurs as some other people in the community. Not saying I'm not into dinosaurs, I love them, but on a more casual level. I'm not so super hard on facts as other people are. Like, I'm getting there, but it's not like I don't have that crazy knowledge that other people have, and I'm also not so much into the accuracy and stuff. I'm just like a fan of the franchise Jurassic Park, That's what I am. I grew up with these films. I love the music. I love the idea about these, and maybe I've got a different spin on it, simply because I'm more of a casual. So you can drop some comments down below if you are interested in my opinion. Then I might do a little review. But yeah, so you can see I'm also building like a little landing strip over here. I thought it was a nice touch that, if there's this park over here, you would have to have like a little landing area in which the guest could come into. And then obviously we have the aviary over here. I can already tell it's not going to stay here. I thought it would, but then I saw the size of the Quetzalosaurus. I hope I pronounced that somewhat correctly over here. And it is freaking hilarious. It is ridiculous. We are going to look into that at this in the real-time part. But my goodness, this thing is... it is so big that it even matches the size of a Diplodocus, I guess it was. It's just massive, and in that sense, 3 aviary domes just don't do it justice, and so we might put this somewhere more hidden in a little forest area, and keep the lake open to maybe the Giga. I thought about maybe having the Giga in the middle on an island. I think that could be a cool idea, because with the invisible fences, we can have a really cool kind of way to keep them inside of the lake without making it seem like, and that is pretty cool indeed. There are a couple of really cool things you can do with the invisible fence now. But yeah, you can see I'm just putting some paras in here with the new skins. I love the new skins. We're going to have a little glimpse at them at the end. And I'm going to put the Terry in there. But again, they won't stay together in this. I just did that for the episode now. They will also go into their very own sanctuary, the Terrys. But there you can see it. Look at the size. It just looks like as if the aviary is not meant for them. Yeah, I just put them down for the moment being. But we will get rid of this area here and just make that available for the Giga, I guess. Because... my goodness me, this is really not what we should do. Yeah, a couple of, like, while we had some smaller dinosaurs in the last DLCs and updates, this is definitely the DLC for the big ones. My goodness me. Also, I love this animation. I haven't seen this animation in my preview recording a couple of weeks ago, because I didn't make it to the Terry, but now, as I had it, I loved how it's grazing upon the fruits and the little berries from the bushes. Really do admire that. It's a really cool animation, and it's also freaking huge. It's a huge thing. Yeah, you can see I'm just doing some details here and there, making sure that everything now ties together. But I'm quite happy. I really haven't done a lake-inspired build so far. It's going to be like a simple, kind of small one. This time around, I'm going to look a lot more into amenities. I really want to make this park as crowded as possible, because I haven't yet done that. I haven't yet focused on amenities at all, but we will do so in this build, making sure that we will have each enclosure, each habitat is going to have 2 amenity areas connected to it. So it's going to be very focused on making money. This is going to be like a crazy thing. Here you can see the Terry and also one random design of the skin, which I think the skins that we have next to the original movie skin, they're pretty dang cool. They're really good ones in there. So So I'm really looking forward to having more of those in here. But yeah, just doing a couple little things before we end this and go into the real-time part, which is desperately needed, because the real-time part always shows you a bit better what we have done and where we come from. So I guess I'm going to leave you alone with the last couple of seconds. You can see how the people are already storming in. Again, I'm going to put my focus this time around on having guests in there. So yeah, let's jump over into the real-time part. And here we are, as promised, in the real-time part. So you can see the overview of the lake being placed here in front of us. And again, as I said, the aviator won't make it in, but hence, since you want to definitely see this one, we're just going to go in and have a little look at that. Look at that thing. It is just ridiculous. The size of it, like, I mean, come on. It is just freaking insane. And, oh boy. I mean, I love the design of it, not gonna lie. Also, this is the reason why. Remember when we looked at the first photos, I thought it wasn't going to be like really feathered. It looked like almost like a little texture only. But the reason why this looked like that is they used a super zoomed in shot like that. Like so, and then as you can see, the feathers turn into a texture because you just zoom in that crazy. But if we go all the way close up, and you can see this is like actual feather shaders. Really love it though, really love it. The animations are pretty cool, even though they look kind of out of place because this thing is just so freaking huge. I can't even say anything else. It is huge. It is beyond huge. It is just one of the biggest things I've ever seen in that game. But yeah, so we don't want to talk too much about this one. We want to talk about build. This is the mixed habitat at the moment of the paras and the Terry, even though the Terry won't stay in here. There's one sleeping. Look, this is the sleeping animation of the Terry. There you go. Not really having this. You know what I'm just quickly doing? I'm just going to turn into the day and night cycle, put this down to 10 minutes just to hope the lighting is a bit better. The day lighting, the normal day lighting is a bit weird. So I'm just going to keep it on here, and then we hope that the sun is going to be changed. So here are a couple of new things of the Parasaurolophilus. Oh my god. Oh wait, let's pause the game real quick, because that is the... Oh my god, look at that one. Look at this shot. This is beautiful. I do really admire this one. Look at the colorful snout here. That is just really cool with the beak and so on. And I really do like that one. I really do like this. And this is as I said, the eating animation. I quite dig. It's really cool. Look at that one. Also with the feathers here on the arm. And yeah, the design of this one is pretty amazing. But yeah. And there are a couple more in here. Let's have a little look at the other paras. There is another one here. I really do love the new skins of the paras as well. They are a lot more natural. This is what I really do like. This is the one you definitely know from the first trailer of Dominion, and there is just another one. So really pleased with this design of the para. I really do admire that one. This is exactly the one from the first shots we ever saw of Dominion, where Chris Pratt is just basically touching the nose of that. I really am a big fan of this design. This is, by the way, this is the foliage, as I said. These rocks are unfortunately not available. They are part of the brush, and you can see there is a lot of fern and just all that kind of crap on the ground. Is really looking good with all the logs and stuff. I do like that. This is the new fence type, the invisible fence, and yeah, just that is the habitat we have. There is the lakeside walkway, and then this is our main street, which is obviously a tiny bit inspired by the big building here in the back. I'm just flying over. As you can see, I'm flying with full speed, and look at how far away this building is. This is how big the map actually is. So this is just kind of the inner circle, which I think the phrasing even fits that one. The inner circle of the Biosyn Sanctuary and the Biosyn building, and this is where the park is, and this is just like in the middle. Let me just quickly show you the size of the map while we're here. It's just freaking ridiculous. Look at that. I'm just taking up that tiny spot over here, and it is just freaking enormous. I am a freaking big fan of the size of this this new map. So it's really cool, and I really hope you like the build. Please let me know in the comments down below what kind of habitats you want to see, and we are basically putting all the new animals in, maybe with some additions, so you can tell me what kind of habitats you want to see on that build, and then we see each other in the next episode with a proper habitat for the Giga and for the Terry, and we are going to rehome this one over here. Oh my god, look. Look at this one flying in here. It's like taking up 1/3 of the entire space of one dome just by flying. Like, cheeks. This is really. But I love the design. Look at that, with the little little scratches on them, on the wings and so on. Yeah, it's looking fantastic. Like, the design of that one is fantastic. Really, really, really well done. Really well done. Yeah, it's looking kind of helpless though, flying in here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but whatever. That's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's build. Let's have a little look onto the map. Really beautiful map here. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Have fun playing the expansion from tomorrow on if you get access to it. And yeah, have a good time. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That helps you out. It gives you all the free information you need, which is basically the notification that I've got a new video. And also, have a good time. Thank you so much for watching, and I talk to you in the next one.